around 70% are coming from non-IT. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so just before starting, this is Cloud Data Engineer program. Program can be called as a JOIP. Okay, the role is data engineer. I hope you heard about data engineer role. I will explain briefly. The same data engineer role we are learning on cloud, because of cloud is booming now. Not only now, next 20 years, only cloud will be there in the IT industry, for sure. Okay, so we are still in the best time. We are entering into the cloud data engineer. Here, this is not a simple training, it's a JOIP, job-oriented intensive program, okay, which we are going to learn here. Okay, I'll explain briefly all these things. Okay, so here job-oriented means the entire training will be job-oriented with the real-time kind of environment and intensive program. We are not spending 6 months to 1 year time to learn everything. Okay, we are spending 2 months time in an intensive mode. Okay, so why this JOIP is success here? Because of we are considering non-IT person switch to IT job. This is my main motto, my intention. Okay, the person is passed out BTech, mechanical, civil, okay, or EEE, or also maybe BSc, BCom. All these people joined with me under BBA. Okay, joined with me. After 2 months of our training, these people got a wonderful job in big companies. Okay, with high package. I will tell you those packages and all those things. So this is not only for the people who are there in the IT industry. Okay, not like that. You are interested to come to the IT industry. This is the best chance. Okay. So it's 10:10. So we will start. Just it's a preview of my demo. I wanted to interact with you. So anybody came here, anybody joined in online with this designation, maybe this education. So this is perfect place to learn. After demo, if you like, then you can talk to me and look at my accreditation. I'm not going to force anybody. I'm not requesting anybody to join from since my first job batch. Okay. So as I told you, cloud data engineer. Why cloud? Is cloud really good? Can I get the job in cloud? Is the packages good in the cloud? And the cloud will be there in the long time, next 10 years, 20 years. We must know these questions answer, right? Okay. So just for that, I wanted to show you the trends of the cloud computing in the past 2 years and the next few years. What is happened exactly? Okay, cloud computing. Why companies are going to cloud? Is it really important? The first thing, we are going to the cloud because of the huge data. Okay, I hope you know, right? In the current industry, the data is huge. How much data? If you see, by 2025, 463 exabytes of data will be generated globally every day. 463 exabyte. Exabyte will be coming after gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, then exabyte. See guys, per day 460 exabytes of data is coming because of smart homes, smart villages, smartphone, IoT, Internet of Things is coming into the market with us, okay, and 5G, blockchain, cryptocurrency. Because of all these things, we are getting huge amount of data. But when data is generated, that data needs to be stored somewhere, right? That data needs to be processed by someone for business analytics, 100%. So this is the data generating. Cloud is really required to store this kind of data. And if you understand the business growth worldwide, GDP means gross domestic product, right? We are in the top 5 right now, the India. Okay, if you see global GDP is expected to grow 40% between 2016 to 30. It's happened. Even in India, it's happened. In 2016, we are in 11th place. Now we are in the 5th place. Okay. As reported by WHO. Why it is happened? Because of the internet, because of the digitalization, because of the cloud and the data analytics. This is already happening. 7 years gone. Another 7 is 40% growth. Not even last 100 years and the next 100 years. This is the 15 years, 40% growth happening in the business sector across the globe. Here, the main role is played by data. Okay, this data needs to be processed, data needs to be, privacy is required, data controls required, data security required. Okay, so in this situation, we need to go to the cloud computing 100% in this scenario because of the use data, because of the business growth in online system and the data regulations. Okay. And how much cloud is growing now? Just see, look at this slide and next slide. You can see how much money invested by the people worldwide. From 2016 onwards, the cloud computing is growth started. Cloud was there from 2008 onwards. AWS is there from 2008, and after that Azure started 2011-12, right? But real growth started from 2016-17. If you observe, the public companies across the globe started investing on the cloud, which is $240 billion in 2019. By 2022, it's almost $400 billion. Okay, see the increment 23% year on year, and 22 already over. Now, if you see here from 2018 to 24 again, it's $200 billion to $660 billion expectations. Why these companies are investing huge amount of money? Okay, because of the business, right? Just think, single thing, guys. If you think any business, if somebody investing some 100 crores of rupees on some particular new business, some aqua business or real estate business or something, what will happen later point of time? New business will start, new jobs will start, right or wrong? Okay, there is an empty land, 100 acres land. One person wants to invest 500 crores to build a real estate. The next 4 years, how many jobs are there? Understand how much money rotation will be there? In the same way, in the IT industry also, people are investing billions of dollars. The people already invested 400 billions in 2021. That is the reason we are getting jobs in 2022 and 23. The people are investing $560 billion in 23. This will be affected in the next 3-4 years for more jobs in cloud computing. Okay, so why I'm showing this to the future of cloud computing. Already companies are invested and investing. That means next 10 to 20 years, cloud will be ruling entire IT industry. Whether you are working as a Java developer or front end or back end or admin or network or database, anything, you have to move to cloud. That's all. No chance to keep in the on-prem. Okay. If you see by 2024, I read one article in the internet. By 2024, if your resume missing cloud computing word, you are out of scope. Okay, you are not eligible to be in the IT industry. We have to move to cloud. Not only data, everywhere. Even your network admin, you have to do it in the cloud network, VPN, VPS. No, I'll come to that point. Just a minute, guys. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Top 10 companies in the world. 7 companies are already in the cloud. Banks, top 10 banks. Banks are secure. They don't allow to keep their data outside. But still, 7 banks already moved to cloud. Another banks also moved. Okay. Yeah. I'll take all the questions at end. Okay. Good. Thanks for your question. So these 2 slides are showing how much money invested and investing. Next, if you see from 20 to 25, there are 150 million new jobs are created. Ration is there, few jobs are losing, still jobs are creating, especially on the digitalization area. Okay, because of the COVID lockdown from 2021, 22, especially all companies, all data is moved to digitalization. Out of these 149 million jobs, if you observe here, 20 plus 23 are related to data and cloud data engineers or data analytics, machine learning. Okay. As a data engineer, we are going to be here in this area. There's a lot of jobs are there in the market still now. Out of the data roles or any other roles, the data engineering role is growing 50% year on year since 2019. This growth will be continued till 2030 for sure. Okay. So these 4 slides, you may understand what is the growth of the cloud computing, how much investments happen, and how many new jobs are there, and what is the growth of data engineering. Okay. And the entire IT industry will be working with these 3 technologies, these 3 concepts, I can say, in future: IoT, big data, artificial intelligence. If the person is working any one of these 3 concepts, your job will be saved. You will be in the best place in IT industry for sure. Next 10 years. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is the just whatever I explained. That is just what is happening in the cloud. Online guys, please don't write anything on the board. Okay. So now I wanted to open my demo slides here. Okay. So as I told you, it's a Google Cloud data engineering. We are focusing on Google Cloud. I tell you why Google Cloud. So myself, Satish Pantula, I have total 18 years of IT experience and 9 years of experience into training. So I have trained multiple people since 2014 onwards on big data, Hadoop, Cassandra, NoSQL, Cassandra, MongoDB, and Python, cloud computing, machine learning, different technologies. And my career started with pure Java developer. Almost 8 years I worked with the Java middleware development, front end and back end side also, SQL. And then in 2013, I fed up with the writing coding Java, thousands of lines. I wanted to move something else. Then I approached big data unknowingly at that point of time, which was best decision I have taken in that 2013. So I switched from Java to big data, worked with the Hadoop, and along with Hadoop, there is a NoSQL new concept is there. So Cassandra is the database I worked at that point of time. And then in big data advanced technologies like Spark, NiFi, Kafka, along with Python, I worked around another 2 to 3 years. In 2018, I moved to data analytics area with the cloud. So in the last 5 years, I worked with Google Cloud, Azure, and a bit of AWS also. But most of the experience, I worked with Google Cloud. I have delivered almost 25 to 30 different use cases across the countries in the last 4 years. Okay, so this is about myself. Okay, so this is not a simple training. This is the job-oriented intensive program. What's the difference between these two? The job only training will be, the outcome will be trained resource. Daily 1.5 hour training, 1 month. That is called training, as per my understanding. So after 1.5 months, what will happen? You will be a trained resource, that's all. But the trained resource is not help to the companies to work in a real-time environment, to work with the projects, to work with the teams. Okay, here really we need job-oriented intensive program, which is outcome will be skilled resource. There is a lot of difference between trained resource and skilled resource. So I wanted to you guys become a skilled resource after 2 months, not a just trained resource. Okay. So that is the reason my program is JOIP. In this JOIP is conducting in a different ways. One is a classroom program completely like this. People will come to the class every day morning 10 to 6, 45 to 60 days. This is really recommended. This is really required, especially non-IT guys must come to the classroom. So, but I have one more thing called online also. The people are already working like UPWs and Wipro, all these people, right? They are already working in some technology. They cannot come to the classroom regularly every day. So they can connect it through online to attend the same program. Okay. So if the few more people are already working in big data side, cloud side, they wanted to switch to AWS to Google Cloud or maybe Hadoop to cloud, then this 1.5 hour training might be sufficient. Many people are asking like this. That's the reason I have added it. This is conducting in the morning 7 to 8:30, only for few people. But these two are completely Java people, which we are conducting. Okay. So we are, yeah, this is another thing we are not started now. I'll take it maybe next demo onwards. Okay. The timings are full day classroom program, 10 to 6, Monday to Saturday, 45 to 60 days. This is the schedule for my program for each batch. So what are the points we are taking care here as part of the training? So this is the 16th batch we are starting. This demo is for 16th batch. Already we have completed 14 batches, 15 is running. Okay. So initially we struggled a lot with this program. Nobody started in Amirpet with this kind of Java IB program except in Amir Quality Thought. Okay, testing and cloud started this program. Okay, we struggled a lot first 3-4 batches. Later point of time, we streamlined it. Okay, we are conducting full day job oriented program. Initially, we conducted 2 hours in the morning. Remaining time is practice, but it did not work out. People are not able to sit in the long time till evening to practice. We changed the plan. Morning 1 session, afternoon 1 session. Morning 1 practice, afternoon 1 practice. Like that. Okay, and component and topic wise tracking also we are doing. Every component. Once we completed, I can show you the proof for you guys. Students, component tracking like this, you can see, started from 3rd batch. I can show you how I am tracking. This tracking is helping very well, guys. See, guys. The topic SQL, Python, this one, computer engineering, Unix, right? So I'm tracking each and every person. So Anusha, did you complete? Okay, Aditya, did you complete yesterday? Every 2 days, I will point out in the class. Okay, others people will not do practice. I know I have to become as a classroom in the residential college kind of. Then it is working out. Really it is working out. So I do component and topic wise tracking, and the daily attendance tracking also will be there. Okay, if you are not coming continuously 3 days, then you have to be responsible why you are not coming in the last 3 days, or else my team will call you why you are not coming. Okay, guys, we'll track every day the attendance. And the weekly mock interviews are there. Every Saturday morning, we are conducting a mock interviews. Okay, because of after 2 months, you have to attend the interviews, right? In the Naukri. So at that point of time, you will lose at least 5 to 10 interviews because of the fear, because of the communication, because of the you are new to the interviews, right? So we are starting this from first week. By end of 2 months, you will be attending 5 to 6 mock interviews. Then you will be fearless, at least somehow. Your communication will improve. Everything will be in streamline. That is the reason we are conducting weekly mock interviews. And end-to-end use case implementation also completed at least 4 to 5 use cases by end of the program. I will give the realistic data, whatever the real problems we are facing in the companies, I will put in the data, the problems in the data, and I will make sure you are understanding that particular situation and solve that problem. So these are the unique points we are following in the last 1.5 years, in the last 14 batches to get success. Okay, guys, still now just I explained about my course content and start. Okay, guys, so these are the unique points we are following in the last 14 batches to get the success. Now, just I would like to talk about what is data engineering. I'm not going to talk much about technical things, just I'll talk in a generic manner. Okay, so data engineer. Basically, data engineer is a professional or a employee, an IT employee who can create a data pipeline. Who can create a data pipeline to collect the data, store the data, and process the data. Okay, there are 3 things I can talk to you. Very simple, guys. Data engineer will do collect the data. Data is already available in the warehouses and databases in the long time, last 10 years, 15 years. Okay, we will collect the data, then store it, then process it, then analyze it. Analyze or process. These are the things can be done by data. Okay, so how to collect the data, where to store the data, and how to store the data, what kind of process we need to do. This is the exact data engineer work. Okay, so what kind of data we are processing? What kind of data we are moving? A simple example here, data engineer will collect this kind of data, not segregated, right? It's simply raw data kind of. So data engineer will make it sorted, arrange in a proper manner, make it into a beautiful way, and give it to the reporting people, machine learning people, dashboard people. They will create a beautiful house. Okay. So from here to here, this is already existed data. This is the requirement from the business. So as a data engineer, you have to do these things in between, which is very, very important. Okay. Like I can show you in this particular picture, the data is available in the sources already, in the databases, data warehouses, and other file systems that needs to be collected. How many of you heard about ETL here? ETL, right? How many of you know ELT? 1%. Okay. ETL, ELT both looks like same, but ETL was the old fashion. ELT is the new fashion now. Okay, I'll take a class. At least I need half an hour to 1 hour required to explain about ETL and ELT. Nowadays we are doing ELT, not ETL. Okay. Even if you observe here, ETL, ELT, same as collect, store, process. ETL, extract, right? Transform, load. But now we are doing extract, load, and transform as part of the cloud computing. Understand, guys? I'll explain later point of time. Don't expect much about now. It will become a more technical. Okay. So ELT, first to load the data, whatever the data from on-prem to cloud as a raw data, which can be called as in real time now, we can call it as a lift and shift mechanism. Okay, you may have heard about lift and shift mechanism. We'll lift the data and shift to the cloud as it is. That is called extract and load. Then we will do the transformation in the cloud. After that, give it to the analytics people, BI, business intelligence teams, reporting teams. This is really required in the current industry for each and every business. For each and every business has to collect the data, process the data, store the data. Okay. Simple example. I'm not talking about Tata, Birla, or maybe Amazon or things. Okay. Just take a small business, milk vendor. Yeah, we'll take later. Okay. I would like to talk about milk seller on roadside. This person also need to do this kind of ELT, ETL. Correct or not? Okay. Today is Friday. Tomorrow he has to sell some packets, right? Before that, he has to buy it from the vendor. So how many packets are required tomorrow? He has to buy 400 packets or 500 packets. How many packets? How he can know? Anybody? Based upon the yesterday's sales, based upon the last Saturday's sales. That means what he is doing? He may use the book and pen, write all everyday sales. Tomorrow is Saturday, weekend. There may be number change from today. So he will compare last 4 to 10 weekend sales. Correct or not? For this, data needs to be collected. Data needs to be stored. He is storing in the book. And today he has to analyze it. How many packets sold? He need to average it, aggregate it. Then he will know tomorrow I can sell this many packets. He will buy maybe 5-10 packets extra. Understand? Monday, again he will see last Monday, before last Monday, last 1 month. He will average, then he will see. So without data analytics, what is happening in the world? Tell me. Even in our personal life also, if you want to do something, you will analyze in the last 10 days, last Okay, you are going to suppose Kokatpalli to Amirpet. Again, you will see last how many times I have traveled, how much time it will take. If I bike, how much time? If I go to metro, how much time? This is also analytics, right? You are collected data in your brain. You are analyzing or using. In the same way, nowadays, all businesses are collecting the data, store the data, process the data, then give it to the business. So what business will do with this data? Business will do to know the status of the business. Right? How many sales happened yesterday? I need to collect the data. What is the profit for last month? I need to collect the last 1 month data, aggregate it. I want to compare with this 2023 March with the 2022 March. What is the growth? Again, data is required, 1 year data, process the data. I will compare with 21 to 22. First quarter to last year first quarter. See, all the businesses are doing this, right? So then data is required to know the status and to take the decisions, guys. Decisions. Can I increase my business to 1 more branch? Ratndeep was there just 10, 15 branches. But in the last 3, 4 years, it's expanded to 100 branches. How they are expanded? They analyze a lot of data. This particular Amirpet metro location is perfect or not. They need to collect the data, process the data, then they will take the decision. Decision making also done based on the data. Correct? Okay. Suppose Tata Jaguar, how many cars they have to manufacture for 2024? Right. Blindly, they cannot manufacture 1,000 cars or 5,000 cars, right? They will analyze last 5 years data. They will analyze the market. They will analyze the GDP and the Indian financial market. Then they will come with one figure, 2,452 cars will be sold as per the machine learning. Then they will take that figure and they will do the manufacturing. Again, data is involving. Understand, guys? So I told almost 5, 6 examples. All examples are connected with data. So that is the reason nowadays data is gold for each and every company. Not only company. Politicians, before going to the elections, they are also doing same analytics. Do you know now this year the data online search engines are there, right? They have more demand because of all politicians are recruiting to analyze their consistency data. Understand? So everywhere data. Without data, nothing is there in the world. So as a data engineer, we have to play very inevitable role between sources and targets. You are here. Yeah, I'll come to that. Okay. So this is also. Previously, we are getting data every day, but nowadays, not that is the situation. We are getting data every second also. IoT sensors, every second, it will produce the data. We cannot wait for 1 hour, 1 day to collect the data. In many security situations, we have to collect the data on the fly. We have to process it, right? For that reason also, we are approaching real-time environment, real-time data pipelines, NRT, near real-time or real-time. So data will collect, it will be processed by Kafka, PubSub kind of tools. And BigQuery is the one more tool in GCP, analyze the data immediately. Okay. 5 years back situation is different, guys. Now situation is different. In the current situation, we have to go with the data, whether batch or real time. Okay. This is one example, guys. Anybody heard about Gartner research? Gartner, okay. There is a Gartner community, research community. They will do research every technology, every time. They said in 2018, by 22, okay, 75% of the databases are migrating to cloud platform. By 22, 75%. But in 22 December, only 54% happened. Do you know why? Why not 75%? Because of the crunch of data engineer resources. Last 2 years, companies ki kavalasina data engineers dorakaలేదు. This is fact. They tried a lot. They struggled a lot to pull that people. Resources are not available. That is the situation. Projects got delayed, project got cancelled, postponed. Still, companies are struggling. That is the demand of data engineering. For that, I wanted to show you. Nowadays, maybe in the last 3-4 months, you heard about this one, right? Registration. But here, I have a data engineering trends. Yes, here, the company called Medium. It's a very popular and reputed company. They said here, I'm not reading everything. You can go to this particular page if you want. Okay. Okay. Data can driven organization. If you can start from here. Okay. Nowadays, people are talking about ration. Okay. But whatever the situation, whatever the ration is coming, but a data-driven organization prepare themselves to tackle whatever the situation is coming 2023. That is compulsory. They may postpone the front-end application. They may postpone the back-end application, but they cannot postpone this data applications. Beyond whatever the recession may come, as they will be enable organization, financial environments full-time processing the data. No scope of postponing for data. Okay, guys, you can research. Data engineering is really not only data engineering, data analysis, data engineering, data analytics, machine learning, reporting, all are coming. Okay. Why I'm talking data engineering more? Because of our course is data engineering. BI, I can say BI, business intelligence. Under business intelligence, all these 5 legs are there. One is data engineering. Okay. And is the Gaurav from Jigsaw Academy. They are very good with machine learning, artificial intelligence, so trainings, guys. He himself said most of the businesses are at the stage they need to set up their data proper way before doing the data scientist their magic. Data scientist is ready to do something, some magic, but before that, the data should be properly arranged, right? So they need data engineers. This is happening. You may heard about machine learning. AI is very good in the market, right? Yeah, but not really now. The real market will be in 2025, guys. Still, it's early. Understand? I have started machine learning training in 2018-19. I have done 12 batches. Later point of time, I stopped it because of that was the not right time. People are coming and learning, but no jobs outside. What is the use of giving a training? Understand? Still, it's early. 2025 onwards, machine learning will be booming like that. You can see, you can maybe after 2 years, you can remember this point. Okay, guys, but now the time is for data engineers. 100%. Okay, and the US market, especially US cloud computing, from 20 to 30, it's growing 15% continuously. All our projects are from US, UK, right? So this is the situation. Clear as of now? Now, I would like to talk about the little bit on cloud. Why GCP? Is GCP is the number 1? No, right? Even not in number 2. Number 3 in 2021. But in 2018, it was in 6th, 7th place. After IBM, after Oracle, after Alibaba. Okay. Now it's in 18%. In 2022, it's occupied approximately 23 to 25%. This is also occupied 26 to 27%, but AWS is 46%. Decreased. Understand? In 2018, it was 60+%, guys. The market is switching from AWS to Azure or AWS to Google Cloud. This is happening. Okay, this is happening. Yesterday, my people attended the interview in one of the company. Okay, that company is asking, we experience people who know AWS switching to GCP. Okay, Redshift to BigQuery. That is requirement right now. So, and this is the one thing I can say last 3-4 years, Google Cloud started recently around 2017 onwards. but within 3-4 years, it's placed in good manner.
Because of the pricing and all.
Exactly, because of the pricing and reputation also. Google reputation is number one, right? Google reputation and pricing. Okay, because of that, Google is growing very well. But why I am asking you guys to learn Google Cloud? Why not Azure? Azure also good in the market. Why Azure? Why GCP only? AWS is already there in the 50+%, right? Still, it should be good market, good jobs. But why means AWS is very good in the market last 15 years approximately, 2008 to 2023. Jobs wise also, there are 1,000 jobs are there. Just these numbers are just for examples. Okay, 1,000 jobs are there. But outside the market, there are 2,000+ people are there. Demand is there, but supply more. Competition more. But in Azure, less, only 50%. 500 jobs are there. When you comparing with AWS. But here, approximately 500 people are there. I'm talking especially data engineering area. In a cloud can be divided into 3 parts. One is infrastructure. Second one is CI/CD pipeline administration, DevOps. Third one is data. Okay, this is very important. This is growing now. Okay, in Azure area, only 500 people are there. Okay, still it's good market. But in GCP, only 20% when comparing with AWS. Less than 40% with Azure. 200 people are there. 200 jobs are there. Do you know how many people are there in the market? Less than 50 people. Now tell me, which cloud will give job quickly? Which job will give more package? Which job will have a less of competition? GCP. That is the reason I have started GCP. Not because of I'm working on GCP. Understand? The same thing happened. Till now, in 2023 recent time, at least 15-20 entries are happening in this cloud. People are getting calls. The interests are scheduling. Got it, guys? You can check in the quality chart itself, entire quality chart. There are 20+ courses are there. Highest calls for GCP only.
What is the experience in the
3 or 4. 3 or 4. Minimum. Okay. 2 years also the jobs are there, but less calls. Got it, guys? This is the reason. Okay. All bigger companies, but not small companies, guys. I'm talking. All bigger companies are recruiting, including your company, I know. Okay. So especially the people who has 3+ years of experience from non-IT. Okay. These people are getting 9 to 12 lakhs package easily. My students, many people, even they didn't see 10,000 salary in the last 2-3 years. They are getting 10 lakhs packages. Okay. And the 4 to 5 years people getting 10 to around 20 lakhs package.
4 to 5 years means
Total experience, not only in GCP.
Irrespective
With respect of the IT experience, 5 years, 2 years they are keeping in GCP, remaining 3 years as it is testing or admin or what development or something. Okay, the highest package is 54 lakhs. 54 lakhs. One of my students got. Okay, he's already having around 19 years of experience in software industry. He's just a people manager. Fed up with that people management. In the last 10 years, same company. Package wise, around 30 lakhs package he's already getting. He asked me only one thing. Sir, I need only 30 to 35 lakhs is fine. I'm not expecting much salary, but I need a change in the technology. I wanted to be in the IT industry for next 5 to 10 years without having any tension. Okay, he joined, but he got 54 lakhs package, 4 offers in within 15-20 days. Got it? That is the market. After 54 lakhs packages, 43 lakhs and 40 plus, I got 3 people till now. Okay, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, there are 10 to 15, 20 offers are there. I don't want to name all those things. It's waste of time now. Okay, this is why I'm showing these 3. I'm not saying you will get this package. I wanted to explain the demand of the Google Cloud. the capacity of the Google Cloud in the IT industry. Understand, guys? That's the reason I wanted to show these picture numbers. But these numbers are commonly people are getting. Fresher got 7 lakhs package, but for freshers, it will take more time. Don't expect after 2 months course avagane next 2 months 1 month job vacheyalante maybe not possible. I don't want to give false things. Okay, so it may take 3 months, 4 months, especially for 3 years, 4 years experience people, full of calls, no doubt at all. For 1 year, 2 years, less calls, but still jobs are there. Okay, guys. Okay, today I don't want to talk about the cloud computing much. I will talk tomorrow cloud computing and these things. What are the why we are going to cloud and what are the different services we are getting in the cloud? I'll explain tomorrow. Okay. Today I'll take another 15 minutes. Then I will give the half an hour time for a question answers. Okay, guys. So I hope you got it right. So now, just I would like to explain how exactly we are performing in the data engineering part. So data engineering part, left side, I would like to take it as a source system. I'm going to tell you what exactly we are doing in the market. Right side, target people are there. Or business. Okay. Here, already source systems are there. Let's database. This is database symbol. Folders, file systems, IoT systems, sensors, maybe other cloud systems are there. From these systems, as a data engineer, we are going to collect the data, collect the data, collect the data, collect the data. So while collecting data based on the source system, the way will change. Okay. Once you collect the data, you will store the data here in the storage. This is called collect.
The format should be different.
Yeah. There are many formats are there. Based on the format. Okay, I don't want name here. CSV, JSON, Avro, Parquet. Chala formats unnai. We'll talk those things in the course. Okay, based on that data, we'll collect, store. After storing the data, here we'll process the data. And then we will store into the data warehouse store here. This is called process. And here we will analyze. This is called data warehouse. And then here, from here to here, we will get the data, we'll get the data, we'll get the data. From here, the target people will be there. Who are the target people here?
Yeah.
Reporting, Power BI, Click Sense, Click View, Looker, Tableau. Now the booming will be for the Looker. Do you heard about Looker? Looker, the Google-based reporting tool. It's demanding like anything in future, guys. Okay, it's too much demanding is happening in near future. Yeah, Google Looker. You can see Looker jobs in Naukri. Nobody heard about Looker, right? 29,000 jobs are there.
What about Snowflake?
Snowflake is data warehouse. Yeah. Okay. See Looker and Power BI.
Power BI actual demand has been
26. Power BI more
not that much.
decreasing. Power BI. Last year Power BI was good. Okay, but this year and next few years, Looker will rule the entire reporting. Snowflake is something different. Snowflake will be coming here. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Snowflake purpose is different. Data warehouse type in BigQuery, in GCP, we will use tool called BigQuery. Okay. Non-IT people don't worry about these names. Okay. Just I'm giving. At the same time, we can use the Snowflake also. Here or Redshift. Okay. Or Azure Synapse. Even the same. Okay. But Snowflake or BigQuery are the top 1 and 2 right now in the market. We are learning this BigQuery. We are going to spend minimum 15 to 20 days on BigQuery only as part of our program. Okay, then reporting people. Not only reporting people. Who else? Machine learning, data science, okay, ML, or all the AI. Simply you can say artificial intelligence people. And dashboards. Yeah, Tableau will be coming here, reporting. All will be coming in reporting, dashboards. Okay, messaging systems. Okay, third-party applications, third-party apps. All these people are looking for the data. Which data engineer going to build a data pipeline like this. Understand, guys? As a data engineer, you are going to work from here to here. This is our role. We are connecting the sources as well as we are connecting to the machine learning people, reporting people. We are close to machine learning and reporting. In future, easily you can become a machine learning developer with this path, data engineering path. They are also using data, we are also using data. Okay, so we are learning data engineering. Later point of time, if you learn more Python, more little bit of statistics, you can become a machine learning or data science easily. Okay, but this is called data engineering. Yeah, before that, we need to provide the data in a proper way. Joining, grouping, aggregation, all these things are can be called as analyze. This is called data engineering. Understand? But now here, this technique is already available in the market, even big data also in Hadoop, same. But now we are doing the same thing in the cloud. This is happening in the cloud. Understand? Which cloud we are using? We are using GCP, which is more demand side. Okay, people are there in the data engineering side, maybe Hadoop side, but people are not available on the cloud. And especially people are not available on the GCP. So market is expecting more people from GCP. And last 1 year, if you see, the biggest companies are moved to GCP. Out of 10 banks, 5 banks already with Google Cloud. HSBC, Bank of America also moving now. Bank of America, Dutch Bank already there. One of the best Australia bank. You can see the Google Cloud customers. Okay, cars, Bench, and what is it? Ford, Hyundai. All top 5 cars already with GCP. You can check in the Google Cloud. Okay, medical side, all top medical companies are moving. Even Reddy Labs also using Google Cloud. Retail companies like eBay, Target, Macy's, Metro, Cash and Carry, IKEA, all these are with Google Cloud. What are I saying? All these 10-15 companies moved to Google Cloud recently, 2 or 3 years back. But there is no resources are available in the Google Cloud. That is the reason more demand, more packages are giving. Understand?
But now the companies are hiring freshers, right?
But they cannot rely only on freshers. If they, simple example, British Telecom, you know, the project given to TCS, they need 750 data engineers, guys. 750. Understand? Till now they have only 300. They are looking for another 400 to 500 data engineers, not available in the market. I know many people working in that project. The project is signed till 2029. Next 6 years, 700 data engineers. They're still struggling to get the 700 data to get the billing. That is the situation. We call the TCS lo compare just with our friends today. BT project, British Telecom, completely moving to Google Cloud. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood, right? What exactly data engineer do, where we are existing in the IT industry. Collect, store, process, analyze with some technology. Technologies I'm not putting here. The storage was, I can say, GCS, Google Cloud Storage, like S3 in the AWS, Blob in the Azure. Okay. For processing, we are using Spark, data flow kind of tools. Understand? So I will talk about the technical names later. But I'm giving overview from end to end, what exactly data engineer will do. Clear as of now? Yeah, next I would like to show you the course content, what I'm going to explain. Before that, going to that, yeah, here, why should I believe me? That is also important, right? Okay. So, quality that lo join avachcha, exactly course set avutunda, jobs vastunaya, doubt undochu kada. So simply you can go to the quality that reviews. Okay, just click on reviews. See cloud there, Google Cloud, and here you can see data engineering. Click on Google Cloud and new. You can read all the reviews. 90+ reviews are there. You can read the reviews. Okay. If you want to see this Ravi Kumar Bada, I can show them. It's not a fake. I don't want to make it. Okay. Each and every person who got the job here. Manikant Reddy, he got 4 offers. He joined 14.5 lakhs package with 3 years experience. If you want, I can show him. Okay. Vishwanath, I can show him. Okay, you can read such a. Okay, all are completely, you can read 5 to 10 reviews. If you satisfy, then join. If you want to meet any one of these persons, I can show them, including their Aadhaar card if you want. Okay. So to join here, I need 3 things, guys. Commitment is required. Just maybe demo bond, either attract either inspire and join out. If you have commitment of 2 months, learning commitment, wanting 10 to 6, then only join this program. Commitment cover and communication cover. Without communication, nothing will happen. You have to sell yourself, right, in the interview. You have to talk half an hour in English. So communication is most important. Get with communication. But still in my program, 1 hour communication class will be there. That is for already, if you know some bit of English, then it will be useful, or else nothing. People are coming without knowing verbs or tenses. They don't know how to tell about themselves in 2 minutes, but it's waste of time, right? First go and join in communication English, then try for these kind of tools. Not only this one. Any course, if you join in IT industry, waste of your time. You have to talk in the interview, and even in that, once you join in a company, you have to talk in the team, right? With the clients also, you have to talk in English. That's important. Okay. So these 2 are important. Third one, I'll tell you once you join the job course. Yes, it's self-dabba, correct. Brunda. You can come and join with me, then you can see. Okay. Thanks, Brunda. Thanks for your comment. Okay, guys. I have shown reviews that I did not write it, right? Okay. People are there. Third one, actually, Brunda helped me to make it. Third one is common sense. In my demo, you can take the recording. My demo, I'm showing all these 3 things: commitment, communication, common sense. If you don't have common sense, even communication is there, commitment is there. Common sense left the waste, job radu. 2 months time waste. Hostel fees waste, get cut fees waste. Join hours no. Okay, Brunda, thank you. I would like to show the course content now. Let me open my course content. So one more thing, guys. So here, no proxy, no documents. Okay, no support. 100%. Your interview will be attended by yourself. You will get the job by yourself. Understand? This training will be make sure you will capable of attending interview yourself, crack yourself. అది ఇంపార్టెంట్. దానికి ప్రాక్టీస్ కావాలి, దానికి 2 months కావాలి, దానికోసం మార్నింగ్ టు ఈవినింగ్ కావాలి. అర్థమైందా? ప్రాక్సీ లేదు, డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ లేదు, సపోర్ట్ లేదు. నోట్ దిస్ పాయింట్. పీపుల్ మే థింక్ లైక్ దిట్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే. సో హియర్ GCP data engineer, if you see from here to here, first phase, this is common for all cloud data engineers. No change. Whether you are going with, maybe in future you're joining as a GCP, right? Future you may go to the Azure AWS. This 60% of the course content will be suffice for. So I will start with understanding the data engineering role, OLTP, OLGP, what is cloud computing, ETL, ELT, and explaining about the database, data store, data lake, data warehouse, NoSQL, okay, and the big data fundamentals, big data architecture, Hadoop fundamentals, and data warehouse concepts. These are common things, yes. And the RDBMS SQL is very, very important. For each and every student, we have to be perfect in RDBMS SQL. That is important. And Python scripting, not programming language. Only scripting is required. Scripting can be learned in 1 week time, not programming. Fine, guys. So chala mandi emanuntaru complete coding, complete programming untundi. Not like that. Scripting will be there, and a bit of Unix commands, and a PySpark with Databricks. All these things will be common for every data. Then we will start with the GCP. Especially in GCP, we will deal with 4 or 5 tools. One is GCS, Google Cloud Storage, and BigQuery. Along with that, we have some of the other tools like Dataflow, Dataprop, PySpark for processing the data, Kafka and PubSub for collecting the streaming data. But yeah, but then alternative. That's the reason I kept here. PubSub and both same kind. Okay. And automation tool is also required. Pipelines, we are building a pipeline, automated pipeline. For that, we are using Airflow, which can be called as a cloud composer. Airflow comes under Apache, but on top of Airflow, cloud composer developed. So both are same kind of tools. So we will learn all these tools.
Airflow is
Out of Google, but Google adapted Airflow, developed their own product called as Composer, Cloud Composer. Okay. These are things we learn. Along with that, I'm going to touch with Azure and AWS. For each and every class, each and every component, I will compare with Azure and AWS. By the end of this program, you have some basic knowledge of these two also. Okay. And especially the most important